Okay, what's up, guys? Welcome, everyone. Let me know if you hear me good. We start with Forex calendar as always. First day, fourth day of June, 2:30 p.m. New York Open. We got unemployment claims. Outcome negative for the dollar. The points were higher than forecast and also higher than previous. So it's growing up as we can see here. When it's going up, it's negative for the dollar overall. At 4 p.m. Okay, Scott Bessent. And today we have President Trump speaks. To be honest, I don't know about what things he's going to speak, but we got that speech 2 hours before market close. So it's a favorite time for Trump. He usually speaks at the market close when is the break between days or just before the close or even just after the open. That's a favorite hours for Trump speaks, so we can expect some volatility at evening Central European time zone, 2 hours before market close. And tomorrow we got that NFP. NFP is one of the biggest event on the market, so high volatility tomorrow. I will be ready for it. 2:30 p.m. New York Open. Okay, let's go for the technical analysis. For our chart, market hold zone from Sunday, and we got counter trend to the downside channel. How can I move it? Got the price inside the channel, counter trend to the downside. As long as this zone is holding the structure, I'm bullish on gold after 4-hour breakout structure here. Let me measure it. So let's check possible entry for gold. If you are still not in, liquidity tapped, nice. She's probably ready to go upside. I just can say that after that liquidity. 61 fib. Another confirmation. And big volume. Yeah, after the sweep. So gold looking good. Where is that now for possible accumulation to go upside? Let's check the lower time frame. One minute break of structure here. After tap the zone. So that should be our entry. Maybe we back to it. Or if not, if it's not work, we can sweep that low once again, going deeper into the zone and move up. Big volume, potential effort. So it can be a sweep of this liquidity. And go higher, but we already tap the zone and print the break of structure. So gold also can go up without return for this liquidity because that was the liquidity from here. We already sweep this liquidity and we print big volume, so potential absorption. So join here or wait for the liquidity sweep. That's the gold for today. No target if you are swing trader, you can targeting 4-hour structure. If you are swing trader, you can targeting here, here, here. If you are scalper, you can targeting 5 minute here and here. And that high can be also potential for the intraday. We can get there till end of the day. Just be careful for the Trump speech today before market close. Even if we go up, the Trump speech can send gold lower and completely destroy your technical analysis. So be careful with it. Gold. I'm and we're going for another assets. So gold upside from where is that now, or sweep liquidity from last low here, print the breakout structure on the lower time frame and go. Now to better vision. That's for the picture. Okay, we got gold. I see chat is not active today. If you have some question, you can send it whenever you want. And we're going to the DXY. DXY tap the top of the consolidation from market open and do a rejection pullback. Can DXY go up? Yeah, of course. There is a bottom of the consolidation. There is a bottom of the consolidation. We find liquidity sweep at Sunday, and we talk about go into top of the consolidation. Market reject by the obvious resistance. And now is the question, is it the pullback for run again, or this is just a lower high for go to the bottom? I don't know, but overall, I want to see DXY hit this target. And I believe maybe this is the last rejection of this resistance, and next move will looks like that. Nice, I got the private message for gold target. I can see the numbers, but yeah, it's correct. It's correct. If they sweep the low, hit you stop loss, you can look again for the entry after break of structure on the lower time frame. You can just jump again. But that's correct. So we got gold today upside. Go up from where is that now, or sweep the liquidity break of structure on the lower time frame and go upside. But as I said, we already sweep this liquidity. We already hit 61 fib. So she can just go up without sweep this effort candle. And DXY, as we talk at Sunday, liquidity sweep here, our zone for reversal. I believe a lot of break of structure traders treat it as sells. When we go there, probably a lot of traders just selling it after market open. A lot of traders clicking sell, sell, sell because they see the break of structure, but that's not the break of structure. That was the liquidity sweep. We're talking about it on Sunday. That's why the arrow starts from our box. And we talk about the most obvious target at the top of this range. They hit the target, start pulling back, and now they are about breakout. There is possibility for breakout or hit the bottom of the consolidation. But that week, that liquidity should stay untapped. They should didn't take it in the future. Dollar upside overall. There is target and there is macro dollar. I'm not interested in silver. Oh, S&P. S&P reject by our yesterday zone. That was 1 hour, I'm sorry, 4 hour break of structure here. That candle close above this previous one and go pretty well. So if you like lazy trading, you can just trading from 4 hour. Or if you want to find more precise entry, liquidity sweep, double bottom, very high volume after the sweep, break of structure, pull back and go. Yeah. So S&P looking good out of our first reversal zone. If it didn't hold and S&P starting retracement move to the downside, we got that lower zone. But this is, it's looking like a run. EU still fumbling around this resistance, liquidity sweep, and reject, reject, reject. I'm macro downside on EU, but I'm not taking it now. GU skip. IUD. For me, it's also skip, but maybe something like that. I'm on the sales side on IUD, but for me, it's skip. I'm just remove that arrow. It's skip. We didn't got the 5 minute break of structure here. We got the 5 minute break of structure here, below this red candle here. Market open was the breakout, pulls back a bit and go down. So market open, breakout, stop above. And if you miss the market open, that was the breakout from London, sorry. Stop here or above the structure. 1 to 2, 1 to 5, almost 1 to 6. And that was 1 to 4, 4.5, and overall 1 to 10. If USD CHF wants to act same as dollar, maybe we can see a breakout to the upside, because on dollar we are on the same move, same downside move, and now pulling back to the upside. On dollar we just start expanding, but I think CHF is more like a consolidation pair now. Dollar can just move up, but Swiss franc can go down, even if they had a correlation. Bitcoin is below the zone. Great, great. Our magnet is working, guys. Great. I want to see Bitcoin at 50K. Come on. Even if you buy here something, don't regret, because as I said, my plan is maximum 30% of my capital. Let's say you have 10K for invest. 3K inside the zone and you holding 7K if Bitcoin touch the lower zone. If they didn't, okay, you are 3K inside, it's okay. If they tap it, you're going with 2x more from lower zone. It's great. If some people believe more in that first zone, they can go opposite, People can go opposite. It's also okay. It's also okay. But I want to play like that. Yeah, let's look at the gold. We have a shorter session today. It's bank holiday in Poland. I guess in some Europe country also bank holiday. In Austria for sure. So shorter stream today. Chat is not active. I talk about everything. We talk about gold, dollar, S&P, USD CHF, Bitcoin, and we got oil. Oil is trying to come back to the top of the consolidation. I will leave that oil. I'm not touching oil. So oil is skip. Oil is skip. Same as Euro and GBP and AUD. That three pairs and oil is skip for me. I'm not analyzing it. Also I skip silver. So let's look at the gold for the last 3 minutes. When that 5 minute candle close. Oh, it's look like they want to maybe sweep. We'll see if it's holding there. Potential reaccumulation on 1 minute. Potential reaccumulation on 1 minute or sweep the liquidity and play as I explained on the beginning of the session. We have also liquidity here for lower time frame. So let's look at that candle, 1.5 minutes to close. If there is no question, we finish the stream and we see tomorrow 10 minutes before NFP. I'm trying to be 10 minutes before NFP for the bonus session. So we can observe NFP together, how it influenced the market. Okay, I can't see any question, so we finish the stream now. Thank you guys for being here with me today. We see you again tomorrow at the bonus session. Be careful for the Trump speech at the evening, Central European time, 9 p.m., 2 hours before market close. Have a nice rest of the day and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.